We are born to be free men and women, regardless of race or color. We are not born to be slaves of any person or subjects of any ruling class. The United States is the greatest country of freedom and rights that has ever existed because our founders recognized that freedom and rights are not granted by government. They are gifts from our Creator. Our founders risked their lives and everything they had for freedom. They established a government to secure the God-given freedom and equal rights of all Americans, including African Americans, who were then slaves. Americans have built the greatest country of freedom in the world, but a war against freedom from within has kept the U.S. from ever being as great as our founders established it to be. An elite ruling class who had become extremely rich and powerful as slave plantation owners founded the Democratic Party to use politics to defeat equal freedom and rights for Black Americans under the U.S. Constitution and to make government serve them instead. Today, after inflicting two subsequent versions of slavery against Black Americans under segregation and race-based socialism, the rich elites of the Democrat ruling class are using politics more forcefully than ever to defeat protection of freedom and equal rights under the U.S. Constitution for all Americans. But maintaining white supremacy and keeping Black Americans down as second-class citizens is still the key to their wealth and power, while they manipulate all of us with their lies and hoaxes. The rich elites of the Democrat ruling class don't own slave plantations anymore. They own and control the mass media, sports and entertainment industries, drug companies, hospitals, and our doctors, among others. Democrat leaders have transformed our government for freedom and now use it as their plantation slave boss. They have corrupted members of other parties who have risen up against them, including some Republicans today. Over many years, Frederick Douglass exposed and disproved their lies and told Americans the truth. Amazingly, Democrat leaders still tell the same lies today that he exposed more than 100 years ago, mixing them in with their new lies and hoaxes. More amazingly, many Americans still believe their lies. My name is Nick Knoll. I am the author of The War Against Black Americans and Freedom, available on Amazon. I wrote this book with the help of K. Carl Smith and help from the wisdom of Frederick Douglass, the man whose picture is on the cover. You can help us make our country as great as our founders established it to be for all Americans. Read The War Against Black Americans and Freedom. It's available now from Amazon.